Shoot them! Why you run, you pussy? Come on! You suck, man. You really suck. Hola, bonito dia. I am Johan and welcome to El Alma de Bahamut. Trolls, bullies, toxics, or as I call them, jerks. If you play online, I'm pretty sure you have met at least one of them. And if not, I envy you. But let me tell you something. Sooner or later you come across one. And I bet it's gonna be a guy because most players are men. And although not all of us are jerks, I do think all jerks are men. Well, that's according to my experience. Let's take a game like Rock Company as an example. A match between two teams. But first let's define what a team is. A team can be defined as a group of people who work together and support each other in order to achieve an objective. In video games, the objective is always the same, to defeat the opposing team. Undoubtedly, these people do not know the meaning of the word team. Reason number one why we can consider them jerks. While playing, there are mainly 4 situations in which we will encounter these kind of players. First situation. The opposing team plays better. We start to lose the match, and that's the moment when one of the members of the team starts insulting the others. And I wonder, what kind of person insults those who are going to cover his back? Those who are going to revive him when he is down. And it's clear to me that an intelligent person wouldn't do that. So, reason number 2. Second situation, the one who insults you when you beat him. In these games there are only 2 possible outcomes. Either you win or you lose. So it's very likely that you will lose, and a lot. And if a guy gets mad every single time he loses, why the hell would he decide to participate in a game where you lose constantly? Reason number 3. Third situation, the one who insults you when he beats you. I don't need to explain this one. If being a bad loser is already jerkish, being a bad winner is... Reason number 4. And finally, when a player enters just to ruin the game by cheating, usually by the use of hacks. And here I want to make a pause and ask you a favor. Please, do not call them hackers. A hacker is a person with high computer skills. A cracker is a hacker that uses those skills for unethical purposes. And those who only buy hacks, which should be called cracks, to cheat, they are cheaters. As simple as that. They are not hackers, they are cheaters. Normal people play games to have fun, and part of that fun is in the challenge of winning, in getting better. So a guy who pays to take away the fun from a game, it's reason number 5. But what encourages these people to behave this way? Why to play something that you know it's gonna make you mad? Why disturbs others' game? Are they really jerks? Because we must accept it. Some of these players are very skillful ones. But of course, being a skillful player doesn't make you precisely a good gamer. We all have different abilities, and this is because there are different types of intelligence. 8 according to Howard Gardner and his theory of multiple intelligences. Among them there is the interpersonal intelligence, which allows you to relate to others, and the intrapersonal, which allows you to understand yourself. Both of them conform the well-known emotional intelligence. These players completely lack of it. So yeah, they are jerks. To try to understand them, and not that I'm interested in trying to understanding them, but for the making of this video I needed to make some research. I studied a little bit of psychology and I found out something called Enneagram of Personality. This is a gamer channel, so I won't talk much about it. Broadly speaking, the Enneagram is a scheme that describes 9 personalities based on how people react, think, and feel. After studying the 9 different personalities, I found these players within personalities 3 and 8. I will mention only some characteristics of these personalities. According to personality 3, they are skillful players, who are always comparing themselves to others and live under a lot of pressure to be the best. They can't stand there being a better player than them, whether it's on the opposing team or even on their own. When they play, they don't do it exactly for fun, but to impress. They absolutely need the victory, and they also need it fast. Not winning makes them feel like they are worthless, So when they lose, they immediately look for scapegoats, and as long as they don't lose, they have no problem in cheating. Their self-esteem depends on the admiration and recognition of others. If you do not give them your attention, they will try to draw it one way or another. That's when they start insulting or mocking. Personality A tells us this. They are very insecure and fearful people who try to prove otherwise through a false strength. These are the players who insult and yell at others all along the match, trying to give them the impression of being tough and strong. They want to provoke us because they like, or more precisely, they need to fight and discuss. It's the classic bully, people who want to hurt and intimidate others to make them feel the way they do. But the truth is that they are cowards because instead of facing them who they really have to, they do it in a video game where it's very easy to insult someone through a screen and who is hundreds or thousands of miles away. I mean, any coward can do that. Both personalities have something in common, and it's the fact that they need from others in order to feel good about themselves. They need our anger, so which with their twisted mind they can perceive as envy. They need us to argue with them so they can shout louder. But if we don't give them anything of that, they can get frustrated, get angrier than they already are, and they can even get depressed, only for being ignored. So when you encounter one of them, my recommendation is give them nothing. Only mute them and of course denounce them, but without alerting them. Because I believe that fighting fire with fire only makes it bigger. I'm not suggesting to ignore the problem, but the people who provoke it. And I want to invite you not to be part of this problem, not to make it bigger than it really is, because the truth is that it isn't. The internet wants to make us believe that the world is full of this kind of people, that no matter what game we play, a troll will be there, that no matter how good you become, a cheater will be there. But I have a message from all of the gamers who love this industry and just play because we want to have fun, to all those players who don't. You are outnumbered. And that's what's today's reflection. I hope you have found it helpful. And if you are watching this channel, I'm completely or almost sure that you are a conscious gamer. But if you are not and you are already giving me a dislike and writing a hateful comment, go ahead. I'm just gonna ignore you. Thank you very much for your time. See ya!